Now I become banana, bringer of unnecessary discord. This panel offers us the key to infinite energy through nuclear power. Since bananas are radioactive, we could supposedly use some of them to fuel a nuclear reactor. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you it doesn't work, but surprisingly, bananas are indeed radioactive. Not only bananas, but you too are slightly radioactive. How is that, you might ask? Well, radiation is essentially energy in motion traveling at the speed of light. It consists of streams of atomic and subatomic particles as well as waves, like those found in heat, light, and X-rays. Radiation can be classified as either ionizing or non-ionizing. With enough energy, ionizing radiation can knock electrons off atoms, which can change the chemical structure of a material, like X-rays. Non-ionizing radiation has less energy but can still excite molecules and atoms, causing them to vibrate more intensely, like ultraviolet rays from the sun. An atom is a fundamental building block of matter. It consists of electrons orbiting a nucleus made of protons and neutrons. Atoms are defined by the number of their protons, the lightest being hydrogen with 1 proton, while uranium, the heaviest naturally occurring element, has 92. A radioactive atom is an unstable atom that spontaneously releases energy in the form of radiation as it seeks a more stable state. In a nuclear boiler, I mean a reactor, heavy atoms like uranium can be split when bombarded with neutrons, releasing a tremendous heat that can be used in a boiler connected to a turbine and then a generator, and thus energy. Radiation is everywhere, but it's not necessarily dangerous. It all depends on its type, strength, and exposure duration. As for bananas, the reason why they get brought up in discussions about radioactivity is because they contain small amounts of potassium-40, a naturally occurring radioactive family member of potassium. Each banana emits roughly 0.1 microsieverts of radiation, about 70 times less than a standard X-ray. So tiny it is completely harmless. To power a nuclear reactor with bananas, you would need millions of tons, like all the bananas that were planted throughout history and the ones that are still yet to be. And even then, potassium-40 decays far too slowly and is vastly less efficient than uranium-235, the fuel typically used in reactors. Plus, implementing this would be impossible anyway because of scale and logistical issues.